let me entertain you. That's the topic of this week's video. Hello my lovelies and welcome back to my channel. My name's Donna and this is Bride to Be TV, the place to be if you are planning a wedding and want to help create a strong marriage. Now I have to say an apology first and foremost. I usually upload on a Wednesday, but I had a bit of a headache yesterday. I had to go and get my hair done, which meant my time was short. I usually record on a Tuesday and upload on a Wednesday, and it just all kind of went wrong. We're going to be talking about entertainment, and I'm going to keep looking down because I want to make sure that I'm getting all my notes done correctly. So if you haven't been here before, then welcome to the channel. If you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, you'll be informed the next time I upload a video, so you won't miss a thing. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. It'll help me to decide what I do videos on in the future, and we will jump into entertainment. There are three areas that I want to go over today, and that is the types of entertainment, where you should be putting entertainment, and the dreaded cost of entertainment. So firstly, the types of entertainment. There are three different sort of areas within that I want to talk about. The first is adult entertainment and children's entertainment. So those are different with respect to, obviously, if you are having children at your wedding. If you're not, you can fast forward this bit. You want to keep them entertained. You don't want them running about causing havoc during dinner time, etc. So with children, entertainment may look like colouring books, sticker books, and things that they can do at the dinner table. Then you can look at other things like getting a children's entertainer in to keep them occupied during the cocktail hour or during the after dinner pre-evening reception part of the day. You can look at hiring a bouncy castle or some sort of games that they can have, like lawn games and things for children. Those always go down really well. So it depends on the vibe of your wedding, what you want, as to what fits best with that theme. Adult entertainment, again, you could be looking at entertainers, close-up magicians, illusionists, things like that. Also vocalists or lookalikes is something that can be quite popular. Somebody to come around during the cocktail hour and pose with people. You could have Kate and Wills come to your wedding, or Johnny Depp as Jack Sparrow. They are quite popular. There are cartoonists that will come and draw cartoons of your guest, either as they're eating or during the evening reception. They can go off and have their cartoons done. Things like that can be really quite a lot of fun. Then simple things like a photo booth, which you can actually do on your own. You don't have to hire an official photo booth operator. You can have instant cameras, or you can have a DSLR if you trust your friends around. Don't. Get some disposable cameras, get some props and leave them in a corner with a backdrop on the wall and let people just have at it. Or you could hire an official photo booth if you wanted to. So there are lots of different options when it comes to entertainment. Then there is live versus recorded or inanimate. So when I mean that, like children's entertainers and close-up magicians, things like that's live entertainment where they will actually have human beings to interact with. Recorded inanimate entertainment would be things like recorded music on an iPod, DJs, although the DJ's there but the music he's playing isn't live, and also bouncy castle, so there's not a person that's entertaining anybody, it's the things that the people do that entertain them. And the other thing is groups or individuals. So you could have a live band, or you could have a solo artist. You could have one magician that goes round entertaining your guests, or you could have a magician, you could have a cartoonist, you could have an illusionist, and they're all at different areas doing their thing to small groups. So those are the three sort of areas that I wanted to look at. Then it's important to look at where entertainment can be put within your wedding, and I have kind of covered this with what I've been saying anyway, but to quickly run down the most popular places to be putting some form of entertainment is the signing of the register. This is usually something like a choir, or if you know somebody who sings really well, a soloist. Those are your live options, or you could have one of your favourite songs that perhaps isn't your first dance choice, but another song that's really means something to you. You just have a couple of songs playing during the signing of the register. Then you would have the cocktail hour, and in that area there, again, you can get away with just having background music if that's what you want, depending on the vibe you want, whether you want sort of the party atmosphere, or whether entertainment is particularly important to you. So you can have music playing in the background, or you could have live music, so you could have harpists, a pianist if you're having an indoor cocktail hour, violinists, a group of violinists. Those sorts of things work really well during cocktail hour, so it's nice and mellow just in the background, and that works really well for that point in time, as most people won't have seen each other for a while. Like your family may not have seen each other for a long time, so they're going to want to have a good conversation with people once the ceremony is done before they sit down for dinner. They're not necessarily going to need somebody to entertain them. Then next you would have maybe background music while your dinner's going on, so that it doesn't quite feel like a canteen type of noise. You have sort of some gentle music playing in the background, and then there is a chance to give some entertainment between finishing dinner and the speeches and everything before the first dance and the evening gets underway and the evening guests arrive. So that might be a good opportunity to have your magician, to have your close-up illusionist, have your cartoonist. So yeah, so those are the options for entertainment. The other thing to remember with musical entertainment is that you will need entrance music as you're walking down the aisle. You will need exit music, as well as that signing of the register music. So if you are in a church and you're having an organist, then they will usually have the traditional music that you can walk and exit to, and then you would have your choir or your soloist singing during the signing of the register. Now in the evening you want to look at maybe a live band, maybe a DJ, maybe a combination of the two, maybe a soloist who sings but will also have some DJ decks and will put some DJ music on in between their set. There are lots of options there. So then it comes on to, what does the budget say? So entertainment isn't usually a large portion of the budget. You're looking at the largest portions of the budget being paying for the reception venue and your dress. So entertainment tends to be a lot less in the budget than those items. However, I have said before, you need to make your wedding what you want it to be. Now it may be that you find the venue and your dress are the most important things to you, and you want to spend most of your budget on those things, and the entertainment you're not fussed about. Others of you might really want to give your guests a great party and to have memorable things going on throughout the day that people can just come back to you and go, oh my god, this was fantastic, that was fantastic. I have a budget breakdown planner guide, and I will link it below so you can go and download that. And what that will do is help you take your overall budget and split it down between all the areas, so you know what you should be aiming for with the split of your money. This is just a guide, and you can firm up the budget as you go along depending on where your priorities lie. Have a look at your budget, see what the guide price is for your entertainment, and have a look at how far that will go. So do some research, work out how much bands cost, how much groups of violinists cost, and the sort of entertainment that you're looking at possibly wanting, how much that's going to amount to, and then look at your budget and see if it matches. If it matches, bonus, you don't have to do anything else. If it doesn't match, then you need to do one of two things. cut down the entertainment that you want or increase the budget. And if you're going to increase the budget, you need to look at other areas where you can cut back. So it might be the dress budget. You might not be so fussed. There are ladies out there that aren't really that fussed about the wedding dress particularly. You might be getting married in a venue where everything can happen at the same time, so you don't need transport, as we spoke about in my transport video a few weeks ago. So you decide that the transport budget is going to go onto the entertainment budget, and then you've got a larger budget to play with. There is, as always with weddings, ways you can save money and ways you can really blow your budget. So just be conscious of that. Be conscious of overdoing it because you think your guests expect to be entertained. You know, this is your day. So you need to look at how you want to be entertained. You know, do you want to see a close-up magician? Do you want a cartoon of you and your husband? Do you want to have classical violinists playing popular music? Don't just get it because you think it's expected, because it's your day. So you don't want to put yourself into debt by hiring all of this entertainment when people will be just as happy with the cheaper option that I said of background music, as long as the day is ticking along nicely and there's not long periods of waiting in between everything. You don't need to spend a fortune. You don't need to spend a fortune on entertainment. But if you want it and you want those things for your day, then you have the option. As I said, there is a link to my budget planner below, so you can sign up and get that budget planner along with a calendar and some other bits and bobs. So there's a lot in that you can download, and you can work out what your budget for your entertainment is going to be. I will also put the link to the transport video, so you can look at that as a sort of guide for where your budget might be spent. And I will see you guys next week. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thanks guys. Bye for now.